What is up, guys and gals? Fonz really fell-handed here. We have a few interesting things going on today. We have good buddy of mine, JarHead, is now commenting on his videos. So make sure to check him out down below in the description box. Under JarHead, there will be many numbers followed by that. I have no idea what they are. Also, in other news, Hivehound has now come over to the dark side, i.e. Xbox. So make sure to go down to the description box, check out his channel as well, and hit him up, my Xbox peeps. If you've, well, I mean, we have crossplay now, so it's I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I like it. It's good. It's a good thing. Moving on. Also, guys, if you have any requests, let me know. Some folks have asked about the stream schedule. I don't actually know when I'm going to get back to streaming. I have no idea. I mainly don't want to. But aside from that, that's the only thing holding me up. Once we get over that hurdle, then we can kind of get into forcing me to do things I don't want to do. Moving on, have a little Kagero action here for you today. Haven't really, posted any Kagero footage here of late. So I figured I'd kind of throw one out of the archives here at you. Speaking of which, though, we're also going to have some new stuff coming out. I have been in the CC Discord, and they have been telling us about all manner of new things happening. So expect some new stuff, some interesting stuff coming at some point. I have no idea when. It's vague. It's vague by design. Moving on, though. Not a whole lot going on here. Encountered a little bit of lag there, it looks like. Not a lot going on as far as the game is concerned here. Fire to flow to torps there. Not really anything happening there. It doesn't look like they're going to connect. Got a little bit of cruiser action down here. To my 3 o'clock. Not ever really expecting to hit cruisers, as it were. Sometimes it happens. Most of the time it does not. I can more or less hit a battleship unless he really has his gonad screwed on tight. But for the most part, cruisers is just... unless you catch somebody engaged and they're slipping, then you're in good shape. We're going to fire one on par, one slightly behind in case he sees them and tries to change direction. I may even start to toy with the fact of firing the one behind first and then the one on par second. I don't necessarily know how much difference that would make. I'm kind of interested to see. Maybe when we get training lobbies, if we ever get training lobbies, that might be something to kind of go in there and check out. A lot of movement here, to my 3 o'clock. A lot of bad guys. Torps inbound there. Let's see. Hopefully we'll have something manage to connect with somebody. But you know what? If not, it's not that big of a deal. We've got like 4.4 detection radius. I can literally get up and drop these off by hand. And this makes me... Super Bowl rings. This makes me want to run the Kagero. I haven't ran the Kagero in a while. I've been hooked on this kamikaze. It is utterly amazing. But sometimes you need to go out there and play the big boy ships. And it's been a while, honestly. Since I've got the kamikaze, it seems like, when I do play, that's all I want to play, and that's it. Literally nothing else. So I need to kind of get back out there. And I'm also really interested in the Z23. I saw JarHead's footage, and I see a lot of the folks' footage that, run with me or send me some videos or what have you of the Z23, and it kind of looks like something I need to be a part of. No, you can physically get the concealment down to something what I would consider manageable. And I do have Swirsky and Bay as inspirations, so it's very, very possible. Anyway, moving on. Things are not going to be good for this gentleman right here. He looks like he's going to take 2-ish, maybe 3-ish. It's definitely 2-ish. So, we're not exactly breaking any land speed records here. We're 34,000 damage, going to the top of the board there. 2 down for the friendlies, 3 down for the bad guys. So we do definitely have a lead on things, but not quite enough to where things can get exponentially more difficult for the bad guys. We're just kind of out here making it happen, doing what we can, and kind of just hoping for the best, essentially. I am not paying attention here. As you see, I kind of run into the wall there. It's not quite as bad if you run in the wall with a battleship. If you run in the wall in a battleship, gosh, back in the day, it used to be an act of Congress to kind of get things in reverse to kind of make it start back up. I've got a guy over here to 3 o'clock. Oh, excuse me. Yes, yeah, 3 o'clock-ish. I was like, am I going backwards or forwards, or I can't tell. So anyway, we're going to throw some torps here towards this gentleman here, see if we can't possibly get a little bit of damage here. I mean, we don't have a whole lot. And the reload isn't exactly blistering, but it is like a minute 20. So you really kind of have to kind of plan things out. It's not necessarily like the kamikaze where, you know, you're literally ready to throw torps before... I mean, you know, you really kind of have to be looking towards the next target with the kamikaze. It looks like this gentleman's going to take one in the tail end and another there midships. Goodbye, my love. Super Bowl rings. Anyway, away with that gentleman right there. 58,000 damage. 3 down for the bad guys, 4 down for the good guys. Strike that. Reverse it. Moving on. Things not, you know, not really a whole lot going on here. In this particular sector, we've kind of murdered and or ran off most of the folks over here. So, you know, we still have this gentleman over here. We're definitely thinking about him. He is in torp range. He has a ton of health. Oh my gosh. I want to be alone with him. I want him to love me. That is what I want out of this. So we're going to move in here, see if we can't get something going on here. Make the magic happen, if you know what I mean. Going to go ahead and fire one on par there, one behind. Now, if you look at this gentleman with the scope just had, he's running about 1/2, 3/4 at best. He's not going super fast, but what I'm hoping is, guys, is because these torps are sighted very short distance in the water, it's like 1.2 clicks, I'm hoping by the time the torps gets to him, he's going to freak out, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. It doesn't necessarily look like we're going to catch him with a ton, but you know what, guys? It's Kagero. I don't have to hit you with that many. You know, 22,500, pushing 23,000 damage per. You know, I don't have to do that many. I don't have to hit that many. I don't have to be that accurate, so it's fine. I don't have any preconceived notion on how many torps I need to hit with somebody. Because you know what, guys? I'm out here. I'm lucky if I hit any, because, you know, despite what folks say, you know, you do have to be half swami to kind of figure out exactly where to hit somebody with it, because you know what, if these guys are like me, they have no idea where they're going, they have no idea what they're going to do, so it's very hard as a player to kind of calculate that, quantify that into a reticle type situation and be like, okay, well, this is, you know, where I need to throw. And, you know, if you're in a battleship, you should never sail in a straight line. So we have all these things as DD captains working against us. And, you know, you're saying, Bull, why you play a DD captain? Because stealth is God. That is the only reason, you know, me as a person, you know, DD type situation. So that's kind of where we are with that. You know, last year or two, I've kind of totally switched up my entire modalitoire from going towards, you know, 100%, you know, alpha combat, you know, versus DPM, and the transition happened very slowly for me in World of Tanks. I played heavy tanks, and that was it for a year and a half, 2 years. That was all I played, heavy tanks. And then I just noticed all these unicums would just rip us apart. Super Bowl rings with, you know, all their mediums and lights. And eventually I transitioned more into the medium, more into the light. And then now it's like all stealth. And that's, you know, that's kind of, I just want to keep that going, if you know what I mean. Decorating this gentleman here a little bit. No particular reason. 114,000 damage. Last one on the map. We're trying to steal kills, guys. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to steal kills. We're trying to prohibit people from getting the little bit of kills they may or may not have gotten, received, what have you. We're just going for it. Not a whole lot of action here happening. You know, I mean, there's a number of colorful metaphors I could use for what's happening right now. I'm going to choose. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm not going to. Let's just say it's going poorly for both sides. That's all I'm going to say. It's going poorly for both sides. Just fill in the blank. This channel is rated E for everyone, at least during the videos. Put whatever colorful metaphor you want to in there, and we're going to leave it right there where it is. Goodbye. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun making it there. Really enjoyed the Kagero. Liked it, enjoyed it, loved it. 119,000 damage, 534,000 ducats. Folks, make sure to check out Hivehound and JarHead down below in the description box. Xbox for Hivehound and JarHead has started commenting, so make sure to check his stuff out. Folks, if you'd like to make any requests or you want to be on the channel, you want a featured video, by all means let me know. Hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube, Xbox, whatever, smoke signal. Just holla at your boy. We're going to make it happen. Guys, really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.